Oop, oop, oop. Hi, hello, welcome. Welcome to the Yips. Welcome to the Daily Tarot Buffet brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene, Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I intend to deliberate the findings for the transiting moon in Leo. In most places of the world, it's going to be between the 14th and the 16th, depending on where you are. Give or take about half a day. And I was coming to the table to do some oracle counsel because started getting like a lot of downloads on the devil. But since it's the eighth house, because when the moon is transiting the sign of Leo during Capricorn season, that's an eighth house event. I was just told to do a daily tarot buffet because a lot's going to be revealed over the next few days. And the devil doesn't always mean evil, sinister, wicked. It usually talks about falsities, illusion. It can talk about, okay, I'm hearing mania for some reason. I need the moon present for that. It also talks about fear, but fear in a way that kind of debilitates one person or debilitates someone from having the spiritual experience. It's almost like when there's fear present and it's coming from the devil, there's a blockage kind of energy and it's blocking somebody's divinity. It's blocking spirituality. It's blocking the ability to kind of piece and parcel through the intuition or through the divine guidance. It makes a person disobedient by it's like a de facto kind of energy. We need one to pop. Let me focus. We had just had it and I missed it. We got it back. It makes a person disobedient by de facto energy because they kind of try to avert fear, avert danger. So they begin to control. So that means they start exerting free will over divine will, over person will. They start, even if they have the previous ability or they've demonstrated the ability or at least the behavior previously to be guided by faith, not by sight. All of a sudden, when there's fear, they're guided by sight, not by faith. They go on actual factual, or they drop out of the spiritual chakras down into the physical chakras, meaning they go from the intuition above the heart into the instinct, which is the intuition of the body, which is below the heart. It's the animus versus the anima. We have Mondo, the world here. It's called the universe. Hey, mania. La luna, the moon. L'Imperatrice. Oh, we have four major arcanas. Okay, we have five. I would normally switch here, but we gotta stop when we get. Okay, okay. I tuned right in, apparently. Okay, so un, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei, seven Maggiore, the major, I can't even English. So there's magic going on. It's spirituality. Let me calm down. Grand homegirl minute. I'm gonna need to chill out because this is the beginning and I'm already hyperactive. Okay. Whew, that came at me hard. All right. So there's already seven major. I keep hearing that maggiore. I don't call the major arcana maggiore because it's also the name of a river that I enjoy. So that I'm connected to, I should say. So I keep hearing sette maggiore. So that could mean that this is the seven princes of hell, because we have the next card out, the Prince of Pentacles, and then the Prince of Swords, but we gotta switch here. Um, sette maggiore. So seven majors. It can be maggiore generale, major general. It could be the major arcana. Got an enemy, got a lot of enemies. I don't actually know the lyrics. I may be butchering them, bastardizing them. Pardon me. I don't actually particularly care. It's coming through. I'm transmitting the message. It's for you. Especially if something in your mind is like correcting it. It's, maybe you're not even correcting me, but maybe a point of clarification came to the forefront of the conscious. That is for you. That's a confirmation. And then the cat walked in and stood at alert for a moment. She just moved on. So when we have the Wheel of Fortune and Diavolo, the devil, it could mean hidden treasures, hidden wealth. It can also mean that there's karma about. Karma is afoot. Not dharma, a dharma, which means karma. You have the magician and the devil, which means lies, tactic stealing. It can also talk about, okay, I'm getting theft. It can also talk about some sorcery, especially with the moon, that's a confirmation. However, it seems like there's investigation into the psyche. We are taking a cold hard look, or we're taking a deep dive into, or we're taking depth into the intuition. But the moon and the devil talk about a primordial spirit of chaos. It talks about fear. It talks about fear of the dark. It talks about negative aspects of the nature of the character, qualities that perhaps it would be best that we refine. You know, breaching, coming up from the depths of the soul. I'm also hearing that some of us are close to losing a battle with our lower nature, so we need to double down on our practice. We need to take a cold hard look at that Central Shima, fundamental darkness, Central Kaizen. We need to um, square up with the devil and say, like, hey, yo, homie, I see you got some problems. I see you got some needs. I see you need attention, affection, affirmation, adoration, appreciation. It ain't gonna come from me, homie. Go find another hoe, a different bitch. I'm not the one. We may have to kind of just put that into the universe and move on. Don't give any more attention to the Diablo, okay? Now that's our little brother. I don't mean little as in like younger than us, because he's not, but he is a lower vibration. He's primordial. He's as old as God, believe it or not. The only thing that makes him younger than the Lord is because his consciousness came in later. God was the primordial conscious. That's why he's the Almighty, because it's the first being that came online. He's the first being that was awakened. And so over some time, which is over, there's been this energy of some kind of practical imposition of willpower. Maggiore, I keep hearing maggiore, but this is bagetto. So there is some kind of hidden archon here, some kind of energy that is powerful, but maybe aligned with the darkness. If it's not, there's some kind of toxicity and negativity. I'm hearing malangria. So there's Negroso, dark energy turning into a maleficent, malignant, malicious manifestation, and it's through a cycle. And I'm getting, if we have a friend that talks with their hands and they say, you know, and they may have a large bust, a large bosom, um, and they do too much with the perfume. So I'm getting a straight download. I don't know what's up with that. I don't really want the devil here and me actually stepping into the channel. So I'm gonna take a step back. That's enough. That's okay. I'm good. Y'all keep it. Yeah, no. There's somebody is siphoning. There's some kind of energy harvest. Energía. I'm hearing that word. There's an energy harvest, a seizing, exploiting kind of energy. What is this? This got dark real quick, right quick. What? Gary? Okay, we can move on, move forward. And I'm hearing that good girls are pretty like all of the time. I'm only pretty some of the time. So there's this energy, entity, ideology of trying to project, repress, suppress, oppress, depress. onto us some kind of feeling of being damage has already been done to. There's been the projection of stag face energy onto us for some kind of time. And they're trying all the little different things, basically trying to bring us down in vibration. I don't know what that's about. They want to make us ugly. They want to make us have no love. They want to make us have no wealth and abundance. They want to make us feel some kind of way other than how we are so that we don't even try, so we don't even put our energy out into the universe because fortune favors the bold. When you take risk in life, you take reward in life. It doesn't always mean risk, meaning opportunities for peril, therefore equating to loss. Uh, when you take a risk can also just be something outside of the normal energy because they're on this every day. It's like a game for them, and it is it's straight up evil. It's a dark feminine. We have Regina de Bastioni, Il Diavolo, Le Mercice. The Empress, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands. That's a dark witch, a dark mother archetype. And then if there's a masculine connected to us, or we're connected to a masculine, there is some kind of, oh, I just wow. Um, there's a nickname I used growing up, and the spirits are using it. There's a hoochie hyena out there, some essa that feels some kind of way because she got denied or flicked off like tarata cucaracha, um, the the masculine that we're connected to, or if we are the masculine watching, there's this being left feeling like repulsed, like the energy coming at us is grotesque in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. Which just means like the masculine we're connected to is not playing that game. It's not. It's just the decline that offer. It might be. It's a Jezebella, a Pygmisha, and they're doing that comparing. Oh, you gotta compare to compete. What you doing? You looking stupid, acting stupid. See, what is this? Um, let's get back to compassion. I pray for your soul. Go over there in the corner and talk to God. Get out of my face. Um, what is this? What is this? Ah, give me a moment. I moved on a little prematurely because I was running away from that. I was not playing that game. Put it out to me a moment. We just need to get back to what we just spoke because there was hidden information I didn't glean. Now, peace be upon you, blessings to you and your soul. Blessed merriment to your awakening and your healing. Move however you move, darling. I'm just going to kindly and politely move up out of your way. Yeah, okay. So this is a war. It's a war. So I'm not surprised with the devil and the moon because that talks about the Leviathan set. It's the whole set, Heru, battle of light and dark, Michael and Lucifer. It's not unknown, uncommon. And the thing about it is, we have all four of the knights out. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Cavallo Denari, the Knight of Pentacles, Cavaliero Denari, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands with the Five of Wands, meaning somebody needs to be bastardly. They need to be low vibrationally and petty. They need to have everybody below them be a slave or be worthless or be common, ordinary, basic. There cannot be anybody in the environment that's bigger, brighter, and better in any way, shape, form, or another than this Queen of Wands. And our success is an affront to them. Our happiness is an insult to them. And they will take actions, they will take steps to squish, to squash, to delay, to dilute, diminish, distort, disown, deject, destroy. They want to detach us from the source of our happiness, detach us from the source of our power, and they're going to triangulate it. So if they can't go through us, they're going to go around us to topple us over, to tear us down, to tear us apart. What is this reading, right? What is going on? Oops. Okay, so I'm confused. I knew this was coming, but I did not want to get here. uh, uh, what is this? What? Okay, let's keep going. I don't want to do a long reading. That's not why I'm here. That I'm being forced to do something that I don't do. So we do have all four ninths here. I'm gonna go Speedy Gonzalez because I want to. So there's a dark practitioner sending negative energy out, and we're getting the message delayed. We may even be dealing with a spy. There's this energy, entity, ideology around us that is feeling separated, as if we've cut them off in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. Really, though, we're just moving slow. So this may be some kind of unnecessary retaliatory, English, excuse me, this may be some unnecessary retaliatory energy. This person or energy or whatever perceives that we're this, that, and this to them when really we're not even thinking about them, paying attention to them. We're just moving slow or moving in a way that is time consuming to this person. So, one thing I would say already, and it's evidence in the cards, is that they expect everybody, not just us, to bend to their will. They're not looking at us with any kind of autonomy, franchise, control over our own lives. What does autonomy mean? Meaning self-governing, meaning we have different thoughts, we have different feelings, we have a different judgment criteria and a different decision-making process than them. They look at us as a pawn or an extension of them and themselves and their brain and their plans. Dealing with this energy is like dealing with hellions. Literally, Five of Wands is hellions. If there's any royal wand, it's confirmed, and we have two. Now, hidden in time and space in a dimension, it says that this is actually wrapping up. However, uh, it's something that has to go through, and it's also time magic. It's only something that could be understood in backward, meaning we don't perceive it, we don't understand it as we're going through it. But once we're out of it, hindsight is 2020. The devil and the world card always talk about time magic, and this was a time loop, meaning until we have the queen of, oh, excuse me, we have the queen of wands here, but we also have the page of pentacles, we have the queen of swords. Okay, so we have two queens here, two fives here, all four of the knights, two pages. So this has been about a changing of the guards. Literally, the system, the structure, the foundation, the team is gonna change up, and different people are moving into different roles, and that's all across the surface of the planet. Certain people are getting activated, other people are getting rank increases, other people are getting downloads, other people are getting their divine assignments. Everybody's kind of answering the calling on their life by going on a divine mission, their sacred path. And as all this shifting happens, there's going to be some energies or entities exposed. We're going to see things for what they are and how they have been. That means the powers that were are the powers that are going to become the powers that were, the powers that used to be. And certain little recesses of the world, dark corners, are they're no longer going to be able to hide in. And there's this cutthroat, ruthless, savage, cold, callous energy of being happy, of the dirty, the nasty, the malicious things that are going down because it gives them a leg up. It gives them a big up. It makes them feel powerful in some kind of way. So let me just take a moment and say, if somebody, some people are so poor, all they have is money. Some people are so stupid, all they have is an advanced degree. Some people are so weak, all they have is power. If you find meaning in your life by demeaning others, you're nothing. You have some work to do. If you feel big by making other people feel small, you have some work to do. So these are the kinds of people. Because like I've been saying for a couple days now, the new earth is starting to anchor into the physical. It's already here, but we're going to start to see it. And there's some energy that doesn't want that transition to happen or is going to slow it down as much as possible. That's one of those not our fault, not our problems. We got to keep it moving. Because there's this energy here trying to make us or make the world yield to their power. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, that's literally like an arraignment, bringing something up on charges, bringing something to bear, imposing some kind of rule, regulation, restriction, wrangling something down, restraining. And they've already dispatched some type of bailiff, some type of agent to go and collect, to go out and pillage and plunder, really, but to go out and target, to go out and execute some type of nefarious agenda here. And that agenda is to bind people down, to snare them up, to entrap them in some type of karmic law. This is just like super intense, man. Wow. Tell me about this double page. Okay, yeah. So there's something about the spot we're posted up in, or our status in the situation, maybe our worth and value. We might be highly favored and deserving. It could also just talk about us being innately fruitful, bountiful, fertile. Maybe we're even a golden goose. There's prospecting around our value and what can be exploited or extrapolated or extracted from us. What about this double queen? What is clarity? What is this pair of queens? Okay. So we are blessed and we're chosen and we're also safe in some kind of way. And I'm talking about emotional safety. We're happy. That's offensive to someone. This is an energy that wants to do a destiny swap, that thinks that if they can take something of ours, they'll feel or have the life that we have. Okay. So this is not normally, this is not in-law energy. This does not have anything. But again, as I was saying, there is a masculine energy, not for everybody, that we are connected to. It might just be the love of God that we have that's annoying somebody. But if we have a masculine in our life, this is a witch. They're they're doing something to kind of tear that man away, or they might be targeting that man specifically, and um we're getting caught in the fire because we're considered in the way to that man. This is a high level practitioner that's trying to use our energy to get in and fit in. And really, they want to secure some type of spot. But if they move into that spot, it's the devil because they were not chosen. In fact, they lost. Now, when a clown moves into a palace and sits on the throne, he does not become a king. That palace actually becomes a circus. And when a king leaves the palace and goes and stands at the pulpit in the circus, that circus does not become a palace. The king actually becomes a fool. So this is not really a game that they're going to win. They're going to get a leg up or two and think that they're winning. They've done this before and they're under the impression that they're a winner. But targeting us is going to bring them karma, is going to get them cast out permanently because they're a ruckus. I just heard, and this is, excuse me in advance, but they're considered a cancer cell by the universe. They're going to be cut out, surgically removed. Okay, a double seven. So that's war, that's attack, that's executing a move. Yeah, and you know that I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. Kylie Minogue, I'm hearing that every night, every day. So they're on this all day, every day. Attack, 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 attack. Buying. So this is a sideways, sneaky, seditious, sideways, English, sideways, sneaky, seditious, trifling, treacherous, treasonous type of person. What's up with these four knights? Yeah, so there's some type of hurt locker or some situation that needs to transpire because there might be guilt, shame, there might be attack, being haunted with the tower that just came out. This energy keeps thinking that they can come and pretend to be us and make it through the gate, make it through the door. They want to be seen as some type of divine being, Nine of Pentacles. They want to be seen as a demigoddess. I don't think it's to the world. I think they're trying to petition the heavens for entry to get in and steal something. They're trying to secure some kind of spot through walking around in our energy. It's not happening. Again, another backfire. So they have dark practices. They're malevolently aligned. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so there's a spiritual inheritance. It's about to anchor here into the physical. We just need to keep taking actions of the heart, moving through whatever we're going through. Our heart is a little bit broken. There's been triangulation. There's still some kind of current wound or damage that's been done. We're feeling heartbroken, feeling a heartache. So we're carrying something that we're going to put down soon, I feel. Yeah, so I'm not trying to get by, I'm just trying to be free. So we're going to break free because there's something where we just need to assert our own willpower. So we have another double queen. We also have a 10 of wands, a 10 of pentacles. I mean, a 10 of, okay, excuse me. So we're building something, and I think it's a legacy. It's true, and they want us feeling depressed so that we stop putting energy into this promise that's on our life because we're about to come into greatness. 10 of Cups. Something's going to be fulfilled in some kind of way, shape, form, or another, and there's this energy, entity, ideology here of needing to block it. That's how their success is going to come, their ability to block. This is unadulterated entitlement. If they can't switch spots with us, they want to kill this thing that we got coming in. And then again, as I said, if they can't switch spots, it's the two, so that they need their agreement with their overlord, which is the devil, is to switch spaces with that destiny swap. We never pull on that double five. That's kind of changes, depletions, chaos. Yeah, so they feel entitled to a space in heaven, but they have not received divine grace. And that's because they're cursed, because of the choices that they made. Yeah, they're guilty of something. They're about to be caught, arrested by the universe. There's a warrant out for them, and they're moving around trying to hide its secret by jumping into other people's energy or the shape shifting. We have a very bright future, and it's nearby. It's close to anchoring into the physical. So there's this attachment. Their hope, wish, pray is that they can destroy whatever we got coming in. They can suppress it and mirror it onto themselves. They're very jealous of whatever we have, who we are, as well as upsetting to them. That are feeling rejected by God. They're feeling also sad or grieving or something, and that's the truth. But they're not coming home for a while. They've lost their credentials because of how they move. They wanted to be very, very powerful, and they lost sight of doing the right thing. And they got to remember that they incarnate here, and so they're operating without their eternal memory. They're also operating under some type of Maya, illusion, delusion, confusion. It has been an honor and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege and the pleasure to do so. If anything I said resonates deeply with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. Just a quick prayer to all those out there lost to illusion, delusion, confusion, trapped in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. May you return back to the fulfillment grace of the divine with redemption and salvation, having your steps ordered and your path illuminated. Again, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be whole. May you be at peace. May you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. Until we meet again, until we read again, Namaste, Dhanava, and Ashe. Just a quick message. This was a message about the battleground, which is for the spot that we inhabit as a chosen being. We've gone through in previous lifetimes all those kind of hard lessons where the soul is unawakened, unhealed. If we were to lose the body right now and our soul was to ascend, it would have everything it needs to go into every access corner of the universe. This energy we're coming up against has restricted access. They are not pure enough to go into some of the intimate or the delicate spots in the universe. They're quarantined out, persona non grata, PNG, unwanted person, but there's also some kind of suffering on them. It might be an attachment. It can be that they're guilty of something, they've been found guilty. So until we meet again, until we read again, namaste, dandava, and ashe. Take good care. Bye bye.